There's a right way how to pick an apple, and there's lots of wrong ways.
All right, we're gonna set them all right here right now.
Year after year, during the first weeks of autumn, they come. By the hundreds in September and thousands in October, they come, drawn by the North Fork's balmy daytime temperatures and the chance to eat an obscene amount of cider donuts. They are the weekend apple pickers, and I am among them.
People tell me all the time, 30 years I've been coming, 35 years and so on, which is more or less when we started the pick your own business.
The destination? Acres and acres of farmland in Cutchogue that's been owned by Tom Wickham's family for more than 300 years. And for a few weeks every fall, that land is the scene of what can only be described as an apple-picking frenzy.
We've been selling apples for a long time at our stand. This is back in the late 60s, early 70s. My dad says, let me show you what it's like where we grow them. And the family came out and they picked a few, and that led to regular trips with our station wagon and people in a bag. That has become actually the biggest sale of our apples now is through this kind of picking your own.
It's a big day for me too. I've never picked an apple in my life, though it has always been on my bucket list. Too bad I didn't bring a bucket, or a bag, or anything else to carry the apples.
But if I knock it on the ground, it's like there's like the 3-second rule, right?
And how to pick an apple. Look for the darkest, reddest ones.
Now, which is the darkest? I mean, they all look the same to me. I can't tell.
Oh, you don't just turn it like that. You grab hold of it and you roll it up over the top.
See, I twisted that, right? Bad instinct's kicking in.
Then you shine it on your stomach and you can eat some.
Are we shining it, or what are we doing?
Mix them up in your bag. The best baking is a mixture of apples. The best apple cider is a mixture of different kinds.
Everybody seemed to know what they were doing but me.
Out east for apple picking at least probably 25 years. So yeah.
We were told today that the Crimson Crisp would be the best for this little guy's first apple ever, actually. So I feel like I should make a pie and then put my name on it. But you know, I trust these people. It's getting a little ferocious out here. It's getting a little competitive.
And then, suddenly, I see it. There, beyond the rows and rows of Mitsui and Macun, Crimson Crisp and Empire, lies the day's biggest prize, the elusive Snapdragon.
They're a brand new apple. You'll be hearing a lot of it in the future. It's a cross between Honeycrisp and some other apple, only it's every bit as good as Honeycrisp, and it's just a wonderful apple.
There's a lot of buzz about it in apple circles. It's a new variety developed by the New York State Agricultural Experiment Station in Geneva that Wickham's has been growing for the past several years, and this year the Snapdragon trees exploded with fruit.
Plant breeding is basically a random shot in the dark. 99.9% of those apples, trees that develop from those seeds, are mediocre. Every once in a while there's a really good apple. One that is just so good.
It has a monster crunch. This I read, but it's true. Listen. It was bred for that. There's a name for this. It's called a 2-napkin apple. I have a new favorite. This. Oh, that is a great. These fresh apples taste demonstrably better. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that they're so much better than what's in supermarkets, but right. I'm gonna have to get a few of these.
Victory was sweet. I'd arrived an amateur, but was leaving with some of the best Snapdragons in the orchard. Only one obstacle remained: the wagon trip back.